What's up, gangsters? It's KOSDFF here, and today I got another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay commentary for you guys. Running around on Octane playing Search and Rescue with my buddies Stan and Amanda, although Stan got kicked in the process of joining this game because of a patch update, which is rather funny. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about the recent roster change here at Team Kaliber, the brand new addition to the TK family. Basically also what's been going on in Call of Duty esports over the last 48 hours, and just basically tell you, what Team Kaliber's plans are, our vision for the future, what we're going to do with this brand new lineup, this brand new squad going forward. So if you guys didn't know, yesterday we officially picked up and Clayster TK officially joined Team Kaliber. If you guys didn't know, about 2 days ago we had a teammate leave, and Gunjar TK decided to leave Team Kaliber and officially join Team Envious, leaving us a man down for the last 24 hours. And in our organization, we really had built an image, an organizational view, a mission statement, so to speak, around having a team that was really built on teamwork and really built on a close-knit organization, and that our players were with us for the long haul, and that we were going to stick by them and really try to build up a championship organization. But all that, best laid plans of mice and men, ended up Gunjar left Team Kaliber to join Team Envious, leaving us a man down. But we do believe we have found a very strong teammate, a very hopeful for our squad with our new addition of Clayster TK. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of things happen. Everything does happen for a reason. Every situation is an opportunity. Although we were very confident in our old lineup, in our old squad, they had placed top 4 ever since us forming. Maybe this is the change Team Kaliber needed to start placing first. We have never won a championship. We are still championship-less. We have come second twice, and third and fourth in all the other placements on our other tournaments. So we've been really, kind of grinding out and just barely missing that top spot. So maybe this change, maybe this roster change with the addition of Clayster TK could make the difference between our organization, being, a permanent fixture in the top 4 to actually being the top team. So if you guys didn't know what kind of set off this slippery slope, this house of cards, that started with all these team changes and all these organizations making different moves. Basically kind of started with Complexity. If you guys have never heard of them, which I'm sure you have if you follow esports at all, it was pretty much, or was, the most dominant team in Black Ops 2, and pulled off their first place at MLG Columbus, being the first LAN of the MLG Ghost, or the Call of Duty Ghost season. Decided to let go a player, being Clayster, that they have won 7 out of 8 championships with, and the only one that didn't win that came in second, to pick up Karma MV. Obviously leaving Team Envious down 1, and they picked up Gunjar TK. And also, Optic also made a roster change. What would a string of roster changes be without an Optic roster change? And dropping JCap and picking up, and eventually picking up Unite Ricky. Which, left, there was a point, because Complexity made their move first. And Envious picked up Gunjar. So there was basically 2 teams, being Optic and our team, 1 down, leading into it. And of course, Optic is one of those organizations where if they call you up, we're just like, they're farming the amateurs. If you get called up to Optic, that's an opportunity that you really can't walk away from. So there was a moment where we had a couple different players we were talking to. Our most strongest choice, our first choice, obviously, was Clayster TK. But we really had to see whether he was going to go with us or Optic, or an unnamed third team that he was thinking about joining. But as soon as Optic Gaming announced that they were picking up Unite Ricky, or COD Ricky, to be their 4th, we got in serious talks. The guys had already been playing the night before with Clayster TK, and been doing all that good stuff. And I guess the night before. We're just really early the next morning. They seem to have really good chemistry. Honestly, you're looking at a really dominant team when you add Clayster to the equation. We were already a number. Pretty much the team that they Complexity before all these changes would have readily admit that has ever really challenged them, it being that they have been one of the most dominant teams here in the last year here in Call of Duty esports. We really felt like we gave them a run for their money. They were definitely our rival. There's nothing like, all we really wanted to do was beat Complexity in the finals, MG Columbus. Unfortunately, it did not happen. But with these changes, we do feel like our squad now is at a point where we're very confident heading into UMG Philly. Extremely confident, or time will tell, of course. But we're extremely confident in our guys that they're going to work together. They're going to grind it out. They're going to put in the man hours, which is unfortunate for them. Because they had Christmas coming up, and the event wasn't until January 3rd or 4th. So you know, they had a nice little break, but with all these changes, you know, new squads got to get together. They got to find, you know, teamwork and chemistry and different things like that, and they've got to work with each other. So now, you know, what's turned into a nice break for a lot of pro players is now turned into a grind session. Now our guys not excluded from this. Is, you know, they're going to be grinding out pretty much over the entire Christmas break, getting ready for UMG Philly. In the tournaments going forward and all that good stuff. But yeah, you know, the only team that, or the only player that's really left out that hasn't been picked up by a new team would be JCap. There's a couple other free agents that I could go into that, but I really wanted to kind of focus on the top 4 or 5 teams. You know, Team Kaliber is kind of new to all this. This is something that we didn't think that we'd have to get into. You know, we didn't think we were signing on 4 guys that would ever leave us. 1, 2, and if we really think we'd jump around with the team trading. And all that stuff. If we did make a change, it would be on our own time. It wouldn't be succinct. A lot of other team changes, but you know, unfortunately, that's just how it happens because that's when new players become available. That's when organizations have to think about the future. When they have players coming and going from multiple teams, people got to adjust. People got to adapt to not only their new rosters, but the new rosters of that of their components or their opponents and different things like that. But you know, yeah. So you know, this kind of did take us a shock as an organization. But you know, we do have a team, a staff of, you know, a lot of professionals. This guy just got derided. But you know, so we were able to bounce back, and we're extremely confident in our new squad, our new lineup. We're really excited to have Clayster TK here on the team, here at the TK family. Really excited to meet him at UMG Philly and watch the new squad hopefully take that tournament. There's no reason why we can't win UMG Philly. It's going to be one hell of a powder keg there at that event. If you guys can watch the streams or make it out to the event, come find us. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Mark my words. UMG Philly is going to be one of the most epic events here in 2013. So I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, in 2014. Wow, fail. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll catch you later.